Welcome to our overview on strategic planning pitfalls and how to avoid them. In the next few minutes, we'll walk through common mistakes that derail execution and practical fixes that enable sustainable growth. So sit back as we translate big ideas into clear, repeatable actions you can apply to your next planning cycle. This slide shows the 5-year forecast fallacy. Assuming smooth, linear growth in a disruptive world almost always fails, because real markets shift and shocks render long-term plans obsolete. The fix is shorter, planning horizons, quarterly pivot checkpoints, and trigger metrics so teams can replan quickly without paralysis and keep strategy responsive and actionable. Vague objectives leave teams guessing, so this slide asks us to turn ambition into measurable results by defining clear finish lines and tracking progress. Instead of saying boost service, set a target like raising NPS from 42 to 55 inches 2 quarters. Assign owners and enable tracking so effort aligns and misallocation shows up early. Over-documentation suffocates agility, and those 30-page tomes often collect dust. The better approach is a concise blueprint that captures core priorities, one metric, one owner, and a pooled resource for each focus area, providing guidance without handcuffs and enabling rapid pivots when realities shift. Homogeneous task forces recycle old thinking and miss frontline insights, so assemble cross-functional squads of 6 to 8 contributors, mandate pre-work data packs, and rotate facilitators to surface dissenting perspectives. This diversity of voices bridges silos and produces richer, more robust recommendations. When hierarchy silences bold ideas, breakthroughs die in the room. Level the field by establishing opening rounds where titles stay at the door, use anonymous digital boards for raw input, and reward constructive challenge publicly to normalize candor and unlock real innovation. 70% of strategies stall because there are no next step owners. To bridge that execution gap, end workshops with a racy eye chart, calendar 90-day reviews for continuous alignment, and convert intent into accountable sprints with phased funding tied to Phase 1 milestones so plans actually move into delivery. To mitigate intuition bias, lean on dashboards and leading indicators rather than memory alone. Define one key data question per strategic goal, embed analysts with teams, automate exception reports for weekly alerts, and let leaders adjust tactics quickly when data triggers exceed tolerance bands, turning insight into action. Static annual planning fails in dynamic markets, so institutionalize agility by scheduling quarterly strategy retrospectives, pre-approving reallocation thresholds, and sunsetting initiatives that miss milestones. This creates agility without chaos and keeps resources aligned to what's working in real time. Strategy that proclaims innovation but funds legacy work breeds cynicism, so tie funding directly to strategic pillars, publish clear allocation ratios, and require VP sign-off to divert funds. When money follows strategy, organizations can sustain innovation and make strategic priorities real. Emerging tools like AI, IoT, and automation reshape cost curves and decision-making every year, and overlooking them erodes advantage. Create a tech radar reviewed quarterly, fund small pilot experiments tied to KPIs, and scale measurable wins so hype becomes defensible strategic value. This cheat sheet ties it all together. Define clear, measurable goals, build cross-functional teams, run data-driven reviews, fund execution aligned to strategy, and keep a tech watch list. Institutionalize these disciplines, revisit them before every planning cycle, and convert insights into a repeatable strategic fitness routine.